It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Panthers and the Vikings. And it's all up next.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Carter, there's a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders and, frankly, in the entire locker room.
And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
Now, Mike, he's coming off a game where his touchdown-to-interception ratio wasn't exactly ideal. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters in this league is wins and losses. He was able to escape with the win. That's all that matters when it's all said and done. But having said that, he has to play a cleaner game, not only today, but going forward if his team ever wants to get to the level that they think they can play.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Young to throw on first down. Now he takes off. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Young going to give it to Brooks. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Young. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Now Young. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. On the handoff, this is Brooks. Second down and 8. On play action, Young. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Panthers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And mark him down up beyond the 30. A touchdown apiece. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. First and 10 now from the 36. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. They face 2nd down and 7. Another try with Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go play action with Young. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Young. That's into the hands of Mingo. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll go once more with Brooks. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense headed back to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Samuel has it working in the middle. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. To the air once more is McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And that is incomplete. Jonathan Mingo, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Carolina.
Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Mingo, the man in motion. A second down throw for Young. That is caught, and he's in. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Carolina. The kick by Lutz is good. The Panthers will get out in front 17-7. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. So we are at halftime, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Here's Young. This is intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Now Jones. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the handoff, Jones. And he's into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Panthers offense and Xavier Leggett headed back onto the field. And before this drive starts, we're going to take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be taken down around the 29-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Young. And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the...
To the goal line and in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Vikings. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense. On the move, running left, it's Brooks. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. Carry now for Brooks. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
On the ground, they go with Brooks. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. And the Panthers first
On play action, Young. That's hauled in at the 2. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run with Brooks. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Panthers extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Vikings... They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. That one incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30.
All right, so sometimes as a coach, Mike, you just got to step in and take over. And I think in this case, you're going to look at your quarterback and say, I don't care how open that guy looks. If that defender's on that half the field, throw it to the other half, because this is the 2nd time he has picked you off, and I guarantee the only thing on his mind right now is getting it.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Handoff. Running left is Brooks. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It seems like the best offenses in the league all rely heavily on yards after the catch. And this is a great example of why, if you can deliver an accurate pass on the move with the speed and the elusiveness of some of these guys in the league, it is a handful in the open field for the defense to tackle. And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. They'll try and run it with Brooks. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. They'll go. Young. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll run here. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. The ball comes out. The Panthers have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Young going to give it to Brooks. And the Panthers are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Powering forward. He's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The kick by Lutz is good. Panthers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The Vikings offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That's caught once again by Hopkinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Give it up the middle to Brooks. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here we go. 1 final play. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.